of the ocean. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you guys number 2, which is gonna be this room right here. This room is called the crystal room, which is about 220 feet below the surface. The temperature is gonna range from 59, 60, or even 61 degrees all year round. Doesn't matter if it rain, snow, or even hot summer on the surface, it still remains the same temperature. So this room, our temperature is gonna be 59.7. We'll be entering our first main tunnel, so we can want to take into the tunnel.
Oh, look up there. That's pretty cool up above you guys.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
You have to get up there and get your picture.
Right. Hey, don't test him, he will.
Right here it says crystal room.
220 feet below surface. Bubbles.
Temperature 56 degrees year round. And it is 55 degrees.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Wow.
Check that out. That's really cool.
Aye.
Oh, yeah.
That is cool.
That is really cool.
Nothing you did. I said, don't hit the head. Right?
Look at this. A cavern casino there. Oh. No, a bar. I don't know. We lost our tour. Wow, look at that. That's amazing.
Water. The elevator was, they used 90 cases.
Oh, you'll blast the elevator.
Yeah, 1950, they made the construction project, which is consisted of all
The chapel.
206
feet below.
Other than that, everything was found the way it is. Especially the ceiling. There's no way mankind could have carved this. That's impossible. Water made this, because this entire canvas was underwater, seafloor, or bottom ocean, way back in the prehistoric time era. Welcome to Grand Canyon Caverns. In the story I'm about to tell you about this rock formation, how they were formed. We're talking a good 60 million years ago to 345 millions of years ago. The way they were formed, in one time, these tiny sea animals, they lay way deep in the bottom of the ocean. Once they died, they left behind their shells and skeletons, and from there it turned into this fine, rich deposit or rock formation. So during the tour, you don't see so much of this rock formation. For example, you don't see so much of a limestone, and also this looks like a snowball called gypsum. I'm going to show you guys other rock formations like red wall clay, oxide iron, and also the selenite crystal. The whole entire chamber or hall or big space from the restaurant all the way around, this is called Chapel of the Ages, which is 206 feet below the surface, larger known selenite crystal. Also, we call it Chapel of the Ages because it's natural arches that we have here on top of the ceiling, all made by water. Very hard to understand, guys, because this at one time was underwater, sea, floor, bottom, ocean. I'm not a scientist or geologist, but the way this cavern was made back in the days. In one time, since this was underwater, right, bottom ocean, these tectonic forces, almost like earthquakes, and also these tremendous volcanoes eruptions from the bottom of the ocean lift up this entire canvas to sea level, mountain top of their water disappeared. Even a climate on top of the surface was a different climate, which is like a tropical climate, so much a rainforest, sun, and also humidity. So when the last ice age came along, climate changes. Today we have a Arizona desert. Sometimes when you get close to our river, not far away from here, you'll find even tiny seashells, because even the surface was covered by water at one time. Grand Canyon State Park, Grand Canyon West was covered by water, made by water. Today when we have evidence, all this commotions, natural disasters, and The change of climate is going to be our river, but at the same time, our river is going solo. Maybe someday we're not going to even have like a drop of water. Hoover Dam, not far away from here. Just kind of give you a little history around this, especially this area. Hoover Dam, not far away from here, it provides 4 states. The one time, 25 years ago, I seen that the water level, way on top over here. Look at it right now. As a human being, we need to wake up and act right away because of our environment. If not, who knows, we're not going to have no water, especially the southwest area. There's about 1920 sites, and the tour is about 45 minutes to 55 minutes. Now I'm going to be doing my briefing every briefing is about maybe 2 minutes. Moving forward. This open space or Randall on Simcoe, this is an example, 1927. Walter Peck, a cowboy, and a woodcutter found this at Caverns. When he first found this at Caverns main purpose, it was to find gold, diamond, and silver. Since he never found no gold, no diamond, he was the very first person to lower down himself in these caverns and also start these tours, dope and rope. So from above here, we start lowering people down with the rope around their waist and saving one from the feet. On those days, when you lower down yourself in these caverns, there was nothing around here. It was dark and also plain. Meaning there was no lights, there was no friends, no walking. Those moments, those times you were doing your own tour and your own explorers all by yourself. Loneliness. When there, you were doing your tours all by yourself, playing in the dark. Today is a different story because we don't lower people down on a rope. Let me introduce our cavern suite, which is 2 queen-size bed, and these futons you can turn in as bed as well. We do have a DVD player. Don't expect to have Wi-Fi or internet service because there's no way you're going to get any service at all. Sorry guys, no social media, no TikTok, no Instagram. The square box, look, what's this right here, look. What's this right here? What is it? The square box right here. What is it? Exactly. The square box, this is our restroom right here. You see the shower here, there's a wash bowl, even the toilet seat is there. We even had celebrities that stayed here before, like Ozzy Osbourne, Steve-O from Jackass the Movie, and also the TV show The Ghost Adventure. So I'm going to show you guys where they filmed this recording, or this episode. You can see the episode either Netflix or YouTube. Any questions? Okay, moving forward.
So this is what's for rent?
Yes.
Let me start number 5. We have this rare
How much is it? Like $1,000 a night, isn't it? So you guys can stay there for $1,000 a night.
Later on the tour, I'm going to show you 8 larger size of this unique and shiny rock.
A little rock now.
Number 6, this platform right here.
Wow, he's been there a while.
Okay, number 6, we have this platform right here. You can see these better natural arches on top of the ceiling. On this wall, I'm going to show you 14 bouquets,
look at
14
that
rings
crystal.
in the last 50 years. I'm going to start with the very first one, which is going to be April 15, 1977, which is going to be this bouquet right here. This bouquet, you can still see the the green color on the leaf and also dark red on the rose. And why I'm showing you guys these 2 bouquets, because of our temperature ranging from 59, 60, or even 61 degrees. Free bacteria, low humidity. So all these natural bouquets are preserving themselves because of our temperature. Our last one is going to be October 24, 2020, which is going to be this bouquet right here. And this one, of course, is going to last forever. Plastic, artificial one, right?
A good one.
Right?
For sure.
For sure. Okay, our second tunnel, we're going to go for a good hiking. Be ready for our second tunnel, main base ascending, heading up on this second tunnel.
How many times a day you do this, Reggie?
7 times.
Woo-hoo, you're in shape, huh, buddy? This is really cool, isn't it? Phew.
Right?
Uphill both ways. No smoking dynamite. He was right. We booked it up there, Reg.
Oh, I know, you're right.
Gotta get the breath back.
Altitude. Even though it's 200 feet
You
down.
may want to think of investing in an escalator, Reggie.
Okay, this chamber is way bigger. Everybody's here.
Pretty close.
80%.
The second tunnel is our second man-made tunnel. It took at least 40 cases of dynamite to blast the tunnel or to make it. It's 160 foot long and also connects this big chamber or hall. This is the size of a 2 football field from this corner right here all the way down, which we're heading that direction. This is called House of Gold, Oxide of Iron. Oxide of Iron is going to be this gold color or rust color here on top of the ceiling. First, I'm going to mention the wedding of Chapo Certified last wedding, October 24, 2020. So far, we have 14 weddings performing in the last 50 years.
Cool.
I'll show you guys the bouquets, and now I'm showing you guys where they're saying their vows. This supplies right here back in 1962 during the Cuban Missile Crisis. President John F. Kennedy assigned this area as the underground shelters and food supplies. So what we got here, far corner, we got boxes of crackers. These beige color barrels are full of medical supplies. These black barrels are full of water. And on this corner, we have all these cases of water. This event happened October 1962 and will provide for 2,000 people in case of any emergency, like natural disasters, chemical warfare, even earthquakes. Wow. The whole entire supplies, the coverage will be 60 miles radius, which is going to be our small town of Sigmund, Arizona. The Wallapai Indian Reservation, and also Kingman, Arizona, which is 60 miles away from this location. Any questions about this site? Today, we exhibit or display this site because this event happened 60 years ago during the Cold War against the Russians, right? Okay, let's head on to our next site. We're gonna drop at least 320 feet below the surface. This is gonna be the lower part of these caverns, and then we're gonna be climbing up and then heading to our main entrance, which is gonna be 150 feet on this part right here. 150, 320 feet below the surface, all right?
Okay. Woohoo. Yeah, it's cool, that wedding chapel.
Cold.
Cool.
Oh.
No, it's warm. It's warm. I thought it was
The
going
more
to
you
be
go
cool.
on the ground in caves and caverns, it's going to be warmer because you're getting to the center core, and that's hot.
Yeah, it feels warm.
Yeah.
This is amazing, isn't it? Wow.
So cool.
So cool, you're right. Wow. Well, I guess we are heading down.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah. A little duck spot right here. You can duck down. Wow, look at this.
Wow.
That is amazing. Snowball Palace.
That is cool.
Wow. Check that out. How cool is that?
Oh, that's so pretty.
Snowball Palace. Oh, it's all through here. That is so cool. Another tunnel, that one. Fenced off.
Okay, welcome to the Snowball Palace. This rare and unique formation is called Jimson. People like to call it snowball, cauliflower, mushrooms, or popcorn, but the original name is called Jimson. We can use this material to make sheetrock or drywalls for our houses. Let me show you this dark spot here in front of us. In the last 50 years are from our human hands. Our hands have so much oil, sweat, and bacteria that was so curious about this formation. In order to restore this part right here, it's going to take so many years, maybe 1,000 years more to reform again. And why? Because water disappeared here a long time ago. This is going to be our original color, which is like a wine bone color of crystal clear white. A big difference from this part being damaged and here clear.
I guess so.
This corner right here, I mentioned two chambers can fit in here. Excuse me, 2 football fields can fit in here. So this is our dead end or ending. It doesn't even go far away. It's going to go at least 50 yards. The Explorer tours, you come here and explore this corner right here. They're going to go 50 yards or beyond. Maybe someday they'll find more prehistoric bones or find more caves. In order to find caverns, you got to go at least 200 feet from this cavern right here. So 200 feet deeper. And that's going to take so much years, who knows how many years, right? To explore and also to excavate. Any questions about this side right here? Okay, let's head on to our next side, which is going to be this big cave, our biggest one.
Who knew? Uphill.
Both ways.
This place is amazing, isn't it? Look how big it is, even down in there.
60.4 degrees.
Okay, this cave right here is called the Mystery Room, which is about 318 feet below the surface. And according to our expert geologist, this cave right here, there's no ending. The only thing that we know from here to Havasu Falls or Grand Canyon State Park, that's about 65 miles away, which is very true when we're not too far away from the two locations. The air, we need air to breathe, so this air flows around back and forth from this cave right here to straight to our elevator. Since our elevators are only opening, plus we use it for our tours 7 days all year round. And also depending on low pressure and high pressure above the surface. When there's low pressure above the surface, high pressure comes with this cave and goes straight up to our elevator. The opposite, high pressure, low pressure straight to our elevator. It takes at least 2 or 3 days to travel back and forth. I'm not a rocket scientist or a geologist, but the way I see this air, every time I open these two doors from the elevator, there's a gap, so this cool air goes up and down on a daily basis. Sometimes when there's high pressure, you can hear the noise going back and forth. Also, this cave served the wild and explore tours, and these tours are a little bit longer, from 2-3 hours. We do provide all the equipment gears for knee pads, elbow pads, glove, rope, helmet, with the flashlight, and also a tour guide who's going to guide you all the way down. Before they enter this cave, they're going to be entering some of the areas that we have here in the caverns. They'll enter that corner, and once they enter this cave, they're going to go 300 to 400 feet below the surface. The more you go forward in this cave, the more it's going to start getting narrow, and find the ending, and also it's going to curve to your right side and keep going narrow, and never find the ending. On these tours, Most of the times, you're gonna be crawling through rocks and boulders even bigger. You can tell how big those rocks are and boulders, so you're gonna be crawling. Sometimes you're gonna be able to stand up to take a break. These tours are available. You can sign in or make reservations.
That's what we wanted to do. Up.
Both ways it went.
That's really amazing, isn't it?
Beautiful.
There's a wedding chapel. Look at that mummified bobcat. Died approximately 1850. That's too bad.
For a little fella.
Yeah, it is. A little guy.
Kitty.
Okay, the mummified bobcat, this creature, he fell nearby our main entrance, and he was relocated to the side. When he fell here, he got trapped and also lost his leg.
Oh.
This leg here was forward to the University of Arizona, Tucson for further study and tests. He's been here since 1850. That's 172 years ago. So over the years, being in these temperature conditions, free bacteria, low humidity, he turned to modify bobcat or preserve a bobcat. Just like those mummies in Egypt, mummies in Peru, South America, and also thousands of mummies in Italy. This right here, this is an example, a replica, so we can show our guests the full body of a bobcat.
Before and after.
Yeah.
Before and after.
Sure is.
Okay, as we go around this boulder right here, guys, watch for this ledge. Right here. Watch your steps right here.
Okay, thank you. It's right here. We know where to get food if we ever need any.
It's hard to conceive how many barrels are in here until you look at the top side of it. Wow.
It's amazing they used to bring people down here on a rope.
Right? Huh. 92 feet to that first shelf.
That's up there, isn't
That
it?
is up there.
142.
No kidding. There, all the way up to. It'd be a long drop.
Me too.
Got the walls and that stuff.
Okay, our biggest dome is currently a mammoth dome, 142 feet of